What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going over the Sunday night game this week, Week 18, Minnesota Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. This game is for the #1 seed in the NFC. Now, before I get going into this, I just want to give my thoughts on the playoff structure. There's been a lot of talk about it lately, and Amon-Ra St. Brown was talking about it on his podcast. I agree with him. The loser of this game goes from a potential #1 seed down to the #5 seed. I just think that's wrong. Yes, division champions, division winners should be in the playoffs, but I don't think they should be seeds 1 through 4. Get them in the playoffs, then seed based on record. So Vikings and Lions should be the 1 and 2 seed. That would probably, I think that'd put the Eagles at the 3 seed, but going from a potential 1 seed down to the 5 seed, that just doesn't seem right. Although, with the way this is going to work out, the winner of this is the loser of this is going to play the NFC South winner, which, I mean, that's kind of an easy cupcake game if you think about how good the NFC North has been compared to the NFC South. Just my 2 cents on the playoff seeding. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because there's been a lot of discussion on this and if they should change the playoff structure and the seeding structure based on this game and how this is shaped out this year. Lions, Vikings, let's get into it, guys. 14-2 Vikings, 14-2 Lions. Both of them only 2 losses. Both have had incredible seasons. Vikings a bit of a surprise with Sam Darnold as their quarterback. Lions not a surprise at all. They've been good for the last 3 years now. This could be their year. A lot of people are saying this is the Lions' year. I'm no Lions fan, but it'd be cool as hell to see them finally win a Super Bowl. Let's look at the spread. Opened up Vikings plus 5.5. Now it's Vikings plus 3. Opened up Lions minus 5.5. Now it's Lions minus 3. So Lion is moving slightly in favor of the Vikings. Sorry, I started over my words there. But it opened up at plus 5.5 for the Vikings. So instead of them having to get within 5.5 points now, they only have to get within 3. If you don't know how the spread works, that's kind of how, just a quick little glimpse at how it works. So let's look at the money coming in. You got 56% of public money, bets coming in on the Vikings. 63% of the money is coming in on the Vikings. 44% of bets on the Lions. 37% of the money on the Lions. The line is moving in favor of the Vikings. More money is on the Vikings. That's how it should be, going in favor of the Vikings. Now, one thing that I kind of like here, I'm not saying I'm going to take this bet, but Lions minus 5.5, just my gut instinct. Like I said, I'm not going to take a bet on my gut, but my gut tells me they're going to cover 5.5. Now they're minus 3. I'm going to watch this a little bit more all the way leading up to tomorrow night's game. This could change a little bit more. I'm going to watch the money. I'm going to watch the spread. I may end up taking a pick on the Lions. We'll see. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but just my gut feeling when I first saw this line, 5.5, I thought Lions could cover that. But we'll see. Now, looking at the money line, opened up at plus 205 for the Vikings. Now it's plus 129 for the Vikings. Minus 250 for the Lions. Now it's minus 153 for the Lions. So again, line moving in favor of the Vikings. Here's the difference, though. You got 80% of public bets on the Lions, 86% of money going towards the Lions. So a lot of money on the Lions, line moving in favor of the Vikings. This tells me something, and I didn't look at this before. Kind of changes my opinion on what I just said about the spread. Sharp money is on the Vikings to win this football game. You got 86% of public putting their money on the Lions, and you get the line moving in favor of the Vikings. That's inverse line movement right there, guys. That's something to watch. I'm not saying I'm just going to go out and throw Minnesota money line. I don't know for sure what I'm going to be doing on this one. I still got to research it a little bit more. I'm just here to give you guys all the information you need to make your educated decisions on your bets. But that's one to keep an eye on right there. A little bit of inverse line movement in favor of the Vikings. Let's look at the over-under. Opened up at 47. Went up 9 points. Now it's at 56. Odds are the same, minus 110 on the over, minus 110 on the under. Public is usually on the over. Let's see where they're at here. Actually, public is kind of 50-50 here. Over 66% of public bets are on the over, but 50-50 on the money. 50% on the over, 50% on the under, and it went up 9 points. That is a huge jump on the point total there. Look at that one. Watch that one closely as well. Try to take an alt. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Just to get a little winner, little winner to cap off my weekend. I might take an alt and go see how far I can bring this down without screwing these odds, and anything -1 something. If I can get like -190 on over 52, I might take that. I don't know. I have to look and play around with my odds screen, play around with different betting apps. But there's your information on the main line spread, money line, over, under. There's your line movement. Snap a screenshot if you want. Down here, there's your money dispersion on the main line. Snap a screenshot of that if you want. Now we're going to move into the player props that I got for you guys here at the end of this video. Before I do that, I got a couple things for you guys. Bear with me. You can fast forward if you want to get into the player props. Right now, if you're not in the VIPs yet, you can get in the VIPs for an entire year, 50% off. This is running limited time. Okay, I got a limited amount of people that can get in on this deal in a limited time. It's a New Year's special that I've got going. I haven't had time to really make many videos since the new year rolled over. We're sitting at January 4th now. I've been incredibly busy, so I'm doing my New Year's special now. So, link in the description down below. Use promo code 2025 on the full year subscription, and you get half off an entire year. I'm only doing this, like I said, for a limited number of people for New Year's. Happy New Year, guys. I want to get as many people in on the VIPs, new people that we can. We've been winning all year. We had a great basketball season. We had a bit of we had a hot start to baseball, sluggish finish to the baseball season, but football has been on fire. We've been winning in the VIPs. You can get 50% off for the entire year. We do baseball, basketball, football, hockey, some golf, some UFC every once in a while. I'm no UFC expert, but if I find a good pick that I like, I might take a UFC pick. But the rest of the sports, we put those in on the VIPs. That's all I got for you as far as that. Just want to let you know about that 50% off deal. Share this with your buddies if you wanna get them on it as well. Send them the link. Tell them the promo code 2025, 50% off an entire year subscription. Now let's move into the player props. We're gonna hop over to Outlier. You guys know I love using Outlier. There's a ton of data on here that you can use to get player props. We're gonna do these on Dabble again, guys. Dabble has these first quarter, first half player props that a lot of these other apps don't have. I found this one that I like here, so you guys can see it up there. That's why I'm using Dabble. If you're not on Dabble, use promo code SSWIN. There's a link in the description down below. You get a $25 deposit into your account for free. So basically, you click that link, use code SSWIN. Dabble will load your account with $25 absolutely free. This slip that I'm about to give you, it's a 2-pick power play. That's what I like to call it, 2-man power play. Gets you 3x payout. So you turn that $25 into $75 if we hit this slip. It's free money. You don't even have to use your own money on this slip if you don't have Dabble yet. Again, link in the description, promo code SSWIN. First one we're going with, guys, Aaron Jones, 14.5 rushing yards in the first quarter. We're going to hit the over. Right here, this kind of made me hesitant slightly. You've got Detroit, number 2 against running backs in rushing yards allowed in overall. This isn't in the first quarter. This is in the entire game. So on the season so far, they're ranked 2nd in rushing yards allowed against running backs. But Aaron Jones has done this in 5 straight games. He's gone over 14.5 rushing yards in the first quarter. Looking at Green Bay, they're ranked 6th. They're another top 10 defense in rushing yards against running backs allowed, and he still did it. He had 30 yards in the first quarter last week. It seems lately the Vikings are trying to establish the run game. They're going to try to do that again against Detroit. Offensive line has been playing well. Part of the reason why Minnesota's been so good this year, they're giving Darnold time. Darnold, don't take anything away from him. He's been on time. He's been in rhythm. He's been leading that offense. But I do like the way this offensive line is played. I like Aaron Jones going over this in 5 straight games, and I like him to do it again on Sunday Night Football. Take Aaron Jones over 14.5 first quarter rush yards. Then I got to change this book real quick so that we can actually see this other pick. We're going to go with Amik Robinson, under 3.5 tackles. And the reason I'm doing that, not because of the last 5, his whole season. 3 games, he's had 4 or more tackles. So he's got to get 4 to go over this. 3 or less, he's going under it. He plays corner. Corners don't tackle a lot. You guys know this if you watch football. Depending, there are specific few that get involved in the run game more than others. But he's only gone above this. 3 times this season. If we look at last season, he only went above it 4 times. So we've got 2 full seasons here. That's 17 games each. That's 34 games, and he's only gone above it in 7 of those 34 games. That's, what is that? Just slightly above 20% of the time he's going above this line. That's huge odds for us. That's a huge edge for us. We're going to take him under 3.5 tackles. Amik Robinson under 3.5 tackles on Sunday Night Football against the Vikings. There's your picks, guys. You got Amik Robertson under 3.5 tackles. You got Aaron Jones over 14.5 rushing yards in the first quarter. Okay, that's just first quarter. You can only get that on Dabble. Like I said, link in the description down below. You can get free $25 free when you use code SSWIN. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you find value in these videos, if you got any value out of this and you like what I'm doing here, hit that subscribe button. I put out videos like this all the time. Give you guys the information on the main betting lines. I'll give you guys some player props. I do have a VIP subscription as well as a free subscription. If you click that link down there, it says free and VIP picks. The free one, you get all my free picks sent straight to your phone. The VIP subscription, you get every single pick that I make. It'll go right to your phone from my winnable page. You just sign up on it and put your phone number in. Everything I put out goes straight to your phone. You can also select email notifications if you don't want text. You can select email notifications. It'll go right to your email, which is also probably right on your phone anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have. Have a great weekend. Last week of the regular season in the NFL. We got college football semifinals coming up. Be on the lookout. I'll be putting out videos for those games as well. Let's have a good week. I'll see y'all next time.